welcome to my channel, Les Gourmets de Blanche. My name is Blanche. Thank you for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made my delicious gourmet oven roasted chicken stuffed with couscous. Couscous-stuffed chicken is a popular recipe. However, I must admit, this is my first time making it. I have done roasted lamb stuffed with couscous before, but never with chicken. So in this video, I want you to watch what I'm doing. Instead of giving a step-by-step instruction, I'm going to detail my thought process on how I came up with what you are seeing. The result was just amazing. The chicken turned out perfectly cooked, moist and juicy. As always, I'll have the ingredient list in the description box for you, along with the recipe. Here is an overview of all the ingredients I use. I selected these ingredients because I wanted to give the recipe a Mediterranean taste. So I added some vegetables to the couscous and used spices such as turmeric, saffron, and served the dish with some Greek-style marinated olives. Okay, now let's get busy in the kitchen. So here is the chicken. I've already prepped it. All I did was wash it with warm water and lemon, and then I dried it with a paper towel. For the spices, I used my green seasoning, of course, salt, garlic salt, bouillon powder, turmeric, saffron, black pepper, and olive oil. And here is the couscous. I always buy wheat couscous, and in the recipe I cooked it with unsalted butter and saffron infused olive oil. All I did is put half teaspoon of saffron in the olive oil and let it infuse. For the vegetables, I use diced carrot, celery, onion, leek, and chopped parsley. So I knew I wanted my chicken to absorb the seasoning, cook to perfection, get a crispy skin, and still be moist inside. So to achieve that, what better than an oil-based seasoning? So that's why I mix all my spices with some olive oil to rub all over my chicken. Note that you can swap any of the spices to your taste. Then it was time to season the chicken. I dried the chicken before, but I was just making sure to remove excess moisture and avoid soggy skin. So always pat dry your chicken. As I said earlier, I wanted my chicken to absorb the seasoning. That's why I was making small incisions all over the chicken for the seasoning to get into the flesh before saturating it with the seasoning. I also made sure to rub the seasoning under the skin and in the cavities. I was looking for intense flavor, so not only getting the seasoning all over the chicken was important, but letting it marinate for at least 15 minutes was a step I couldn't skip. I covered my chicken with a plastic wrap and let it sit on the counter for 15 minutes or so because I wanted it to be at room temperature by the time of cooking. Note that if you are going to let the chicken marinate for 30 minutes or longer, put it in the fridge and just make sure to bring it back to room temperature before cooking it. So you can marinate your chicken overnight, but bring it to room temperature. For the stuffing, I decided to mix my couscous with some vegetables, and because of that I had to prep my vegetables. As we all know, vegetables release water during cooking, so to avoid having soggy stuffing, I went ahead and mixed all my veggies in a bowl, seasoned with a little bit of salt, and quickly steamed them in the microwave. Then I quickly run cold water over them just to cool them down, drain them, and squeeze out the excess of water. At that point, my veggies were ready for the stuffing. Next, I started preparing my couscous. Note that couscous is a form of pasta. I said a form because there is a slight difference between regular pasta and couscous. While pasta is made from wheat flour, mixed with water, and formed into shapes, couscous consists of durum wheat that is crushed into granules. The traditional technique for preparing couscous involves drizzling the granules with oil and/or melted butter and steamed multiple times. Store-bought couscous, on the other hand, is an instant form of couscous which has been steamed and then dried. Cooking time is usually 5 minutes. So as you can see, all I did was adding butter, my saffron-infused oil, salt, and boiling water to my couscous to revive it. Then let it sit for 5 minutes. I usually add just enough water to rehydrate my couscous and steam it in the microwave for 3 minutes or so. Note that for this recipe, I didn't steam the portion I used for the stuffing because it was going to cook in the oven anyway. I just fluffed the couscous and added the portion needed for the stuffing to my vegetables. Then I mixed very well. Then I added some olive oil for moisture, as well as my chopped parsley and turmeric for more flavor. So I just continue to mix everything to get more flavor. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the process. I will come back to chime in and give my thought and instruction on the rest of the recipe. Also, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of you who are watching, to my existing subscribers, to my new subscribers. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. You are the one who is giving me the strength to continue doing that. Even after a long day at work, I come back and cook and make videos for you. I really appreciate that, and I really value you. Thank you. Then it was finally time to stuff my bird. So I carefully stuffed my chicken and transfer it in a baking dish that I coated with cooking oil, and then secure the legs with a rotisserie elastic. Then since I wasn't going to waste my seasoning, so I cover my chicken with what was left in the bowl, spray the chicken with some cooking oil, and then added a little bit of water to the bottom of the baking dish to prevent it from burning. oven was preheated at 375 on the bake function. Then I switched it to the roast function, still at 375 after I placed the chicken in it. While my chicken was cooking, I went ahead and finished my couscous. Since I had some stuffing left, I added it to the couscous, added butter, a little bit of water, mixed everything very well, and steamed it in the microwave for 3 minutes. About 30 minutes has passed by and I was just checking on my chicken and pouring some of the cooking juice over it to keep it moist. Another 30 minutes later or so and my chicken was done. So here we go, my friends, our gourmet oven roasted chicken stuffed with couscous and our fluffy, buttery, mouth-watering couscous. I enjoyed every step of this recipe, and I really hope you do too. I can tell you that the wow effect of this dish to the palate was adding the Greek-style marinated olive. You know, both my husband and I agree that the blend of this rich and flavorful dish with the marinated olive elevated the eating experience to another level. Please try this recipe and let me know what you think. Well, friends, on this channel we cook gourmet food, so let's make our gourmet plate. I have one gourmet plate today, and here it is. That chicken breast was just melting in the mouth. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave me a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and set up the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos. Until next time, stay safe. Bye-bye. Eh bien les amis, nous voici arrivés à la fin de cette vidéo. Je voudrais profiter de cette occasion pour vous dire merci. Merci de regarder mes vidéos, merci de liker, de commenter. En tout cas, sachez que je vous en suis très reconnaissante, vous m'encouragez et vraiment je vous dis grand merci. Alors, si vous avez aimé cette vidéo, likez. Laissez-moi un commentaire, abonnez-vous et activez la cloche de notification pour ne pas rater mes prochaines vidéos. Merci et à la semaine prochaine. Au revoir. Bye bye.